Hello there. Do you like the videos I do produce? Then subscribe to my channel. Share and like. Engagement is the way you help me promote my work here on YouTube. And I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Today, let me take you through the 4 parenting styles that were identified by psychologists in the 60s. These psychologists have found that parenting styles could be categorized based on 2 dimensions of parenting behaviors. The first one is control or structure. How involved are parents in the child's life? How much structure are they imposing on the child? The second one is warmth or affection. How much affection are parents showing to their child? How accepting and sensitive are they to their child's emotional and developmental needs? Based on these 2 dimensions, they identified 4 parenting styles, namely authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, and uninvolved parenting. Let's start with authoritarian parenting, which is high control and low warmth. Authoritarian parents believe kids should follow the rules without exception. They are famous for saying, "Because I said so." They are not interested in negotiating, and the focus is on obedience. It's very much a top-down approach. They also don't allow kids to get involved in problem-solving their own challenges. Instead, they make the rules and enforce the consequences with little regard for a child's opinion. Authoritarian parents may use punishments instead of discipline. So rather than teach your child how to make better choices, they are interested in making kids feel sorry for their mistakes. This is very much the view that kids are to be seen but not heard. Let's move on to uninvolved parenting. This is low control and low warmth. Uninvolved parents tend to have little knowledge of what their children are doing. There tend to be few rules. Children may not receive much guidance, nurturing, and parental attention. Uninvolved parents expect children to raise themselves. They don't devote much time or energy into meeting children's basic needs. Uninvolved parents may be neglectful, but it's not always intentional. A parent with mental health issues or substance abuse problems, for example, may not be able to care for a child's physical or emotional needs on a consistent basis. At other times, uninvolved parents lack knowledge about child development, and sometimes they are simply overwhelmed with other problems like work and paying bills. We then have permissive parenting, which is high warmth but low control. Permissive parents are lenient. Kids run the show. Anything goes. It's basically whatever you want. The parents make few demands and rarely uses punishment. Permissive parents usually take on a more of a friend role than a parent role. They often encourage their children to talk with them about their problems, but they usually don't put much effort into discouraging poor behavior or poor choices. They love their children so much that they are afraid of their kids' feelings. They want their kids to be happy all of the time, which is why they often don't go through with the rules. The last parenting style on the video is called authoritative parenting. This is not to be confused with authoritarian parenting. The authoritative approach to parenting has been shown to lead to the best outcomes in kids, including best emotional health, social skills, more resilience, and more secure attachment with their parents. Authoritative parents are warm and responsive, attentive to their child's needs. They have high expectations for appropriate behavior. Their firm limits are explained and consistently enforced. They give the child the freedom to make decisions for himself. They encourage joint decision making and compromise, and listen to the child's opinion and viewpoints. Authoritative parents have rules and they use consequences like authoritarian parents, but they also take their children's opinion into account. They validate their children's feelings while also making it clear that the adults are ultimately in charge. When kids do something wrong, authoritative parents will discipline by talking with them about it, guiding and teaching their kids while modifying their expectations depending on the situation and a child's individual needs. Like permissive parents, authoritative parents are responsive, nurturing, and involved. But unlike permissive parents, authoritative parents don't let their kids get away with bad behavior. Authoritative parents take a firm stand expecting their kids to behave responsibly.